Hello everyone. Thanks for joining me for Friday with Friends. Tonight we are going to make this pretty card. This is made with the Modern Christmas DSP. These are all the pretty papers that are in it. So one side is a matte finish and one side is the shiny gold, which hopefully the camera will pick up. It's really shiny on one side. So this is like the back and the front, and so on. So it's really pretty on both sides. And this is the card we're going to make with some torn edges. And these are fussy cut from this piece of DSP. And then this is the inside. So I lined the inside with another piece of cardstock because this part is torn. The card is torn, and then it's just DSP here, so it's weaker than the cardstock. So I added another piece of cardstock and then some DSP just to make it fancy. So I think we're gonna try to do it opposite. So this is black, white, and gold. I think I'm going to start with a white base instead. I haven't done that, so we'll see how it comes out. This is the full piece of the DSP that I fussy cut this from. So this set does come with a stamp set and dies, but the dies don't cut out the DSP, they cut out the stamps. Okay, so we're going to start with a piece of, this is basic white thick, and then you're going to go down about a third of the way, and you're going to rip it toward you so it leaves the cut edge on the front. And then you're going to use this side too, but you're going to leave room for the DSP, and then you're going to use the bottom. So we're going to leave about like a quarter here, and then we'll have all this room for DSP. So you're going to have the cut edge, whichever hand you use to tear, I use my right hand to tear, so I'm going to leave the straight edge on my left hand and then rip with my right. If you're left-handed, then leave the straight edge on your right hand and then tear with your left, because you just want to have the cut edge left. And then this you can use for something else, so I'll just set that aside to use to stamp a sentiment on or die cut something out of. I have my phone. I'm going to try to see if I can see the video so I can see if there's any comments. But I don't see it. Again, I don't know why it's not showing up for me. So if you are here with me, please leave a message in the comments. I saw that last week we had some people watch that are not from around here, that I don't know personally. So my name is Shelly, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Northville, Michigan. So leave me a comment. Tell me where you're from. Or if you're somebody that I know in person, say hello. Comments help. Okay, so these are the three pieces of the DSP that I chose. So one is going to be big enough to connect the whole thing. So I think I'll use this one for the larger center part. And then I use this one first. I'm just going to cut about 1.5 inches for the top. and the bottom. And also the stripe, I'll cut 1.5 inches for the top and bottom. Okay, and then you need to tear your pieces. So I'll start with this one. So this one is going to be here, so I'm going to tear this edge. And again, I'm going to tear it toward me so we can see the torn edge. I hope everybody had a good week. We have nothing new happening here. You can leave as much or as little as you want, just so long as it ends up not being, you know, longer than your 5.5 inch piece. All right, so this one's going to go here, so I'm going to tear the bottom. Has everybody been crafting this week? I craft a lot every week. So this card was in my weekly newsletter. So if you subscribe to the newsletter, you got a PDF for this card. And if you don't subscribe, you could subscribe and get the PDF every week. Okay, so this is how much space we still have. So our next layer is the stripe. And I'm going to rip toward me to leave this torn edge. My team this week, we had our monthly team meeting, and every month we have what do they call it, a mystery stamping. So we get 4 clues and you have to make the card, but you don't know what it's supposed to look like. So it's a mystery. So you just follow the directions and see what you come up with. And it was a fun fold card that I think I'm going to share with you guys next week, because it was really cute. Okay, so we have that much space left. So for this one, so we need about 1.5 inches of paper. So I'm going to cut our black and stars about 2 inches. Yeah, there. It's pretty. Looks really different on the white, but equally as stunning. So my team has a mystery stamping every month for just before our team meeting, we get the instructions. And then during the team meeting, we see a demonstration of the card being made, and we get to see all the other people's cards that they came up with. And everyone's name goes into a drawing that participates. Everyone's name goes into a drawing for a prize. So that's fun. And then we do a team swap every month. And none of it is mandatory. It's all, if you have time and want to participate. But those are two of the fun things we do in our team. We also get put in drawings for all sorts of different prizes. So here we go. This card front is done, but you can see it's weak because of the DSP here. So that's why I put another piece here. Let's see. I think maybe I'll put black. Okay, it's just a little bit too long. Here we go. Perfect. And then I'm gonna put, this is the trees that I cut out for the front to decorate. I think I'm gonna use this on the inside. So I'm gonna measure this at 3 3/4 by 5. My hair salon closed down during COVID, which was sad. It was a really nice and sort of fancy place. I really liked it. It was called Gerald's, and I'm not sure if it was in Northville or Plymouth. It's close to the border. So I haven't had my hair done since 19. So just before everything was like closed down. And since then, I haven't done anything except put a ponytail and turn my head upside down and hack off several inches a few times. But I haven't had any color or like actual cut for way too long. So I found somebody online that would come to me, and she was fantastic. So I'm going to decorate this with the back of this DSP. The dots. I like this one. She was fantastic. She came to me. She did highlights, and she cut it pretty short. It kind of just touches my shoulders now. And she was only here 1 hour. It was excellent. She was really friendly. She was really good. She works at a salon in Plymouth, in downtown Plymouth, and she also travels. Last weekend she went to San Francisco to do hair and makeup for a wedding, and I asked her where else she had traveled, and she went to Venice in the last year, I think, to do another hair and makeup for the bride and all the bridesmaids. So she's in demand. I was excited that she came. yeah, so they've made changes in color since the last time I got mine done. I guess no surprise there. But I didn't have to sit under a dryer, so that was it was quick and it was easy. Okay, so now we're going to embellish the front. So I'm going to cut out a circle. From the Stylish Shape dies, I'm going to cut out the largest circle. Ooh, I can see now. Okay. I can see the video. Okay, no comments. If you're here, please leave a comment. Okay, then I've got some gold foil sheet and I'm just going to cut out a small. Do I need this? I'm not sure if I'm going to use this, but let's see. I used it for a greeting on one of my cards, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use it for this one, but we'll have it in case I do. Okay, so on this one, we're gonna put the little fussy cut trees. I did that before we started today because you know nobody wants to watch fussy cutting. If you're not familiar with fussy cutting out pieces, when you do it, you should move your piece and not your scissors. And I'm just using the little Stampin' Dimensionals because they're pretty little pieces. I could have used some bigger ones in the bottom, but the top is pretty small. Megan brought one of the, she works at a daycare, my youngest daughter. She works at a daycare. She brought home one of the kids with her today. He's so cute. We know him pretty well. He's come here a lot of times. And he came in to say hi, and the first thing he said was, "Where's the juice boxes?" Well, he's always excited to come here because we always have treats for him. He's a cute little one. What'd y'all have for dinner tonight on this dreary day? Did you hear we're supposed to get snow this weekend? Ugh, not looking forward to it. It's way too early for that. Summer feels so far away. Ugh, dreading winter. Oops. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to add the trees to this piece. I'm going to glue down that tip of that tree because I cut it and it's small, so I'm afraid it's going to tear off. It's too small to put a dimensional. Yeah, so I'm just going to add a tiny bit of glue and hold it down. There we go. And then I have one more piece. So we had chicken yesterday. We get a rotisserie chicken from Fresh Time. It's so good. I know a lot of people like them from Sam's, and we're Sam's shoppers, but I'm not crazy about the rotisserie chicken. It's okay, but Fresh Time, it's really good. And it's Fresh Time sort of like a better market. Not that they don't have some junk food, but most of they're conscious about, you know, just carrying like better, healthier things. And the chicken, same, like it's like a better chicken. So it's really good. It's fresh. They're large. So we had it yesterday, and we made a chicken pot pie. And then we saved the bones and the rest of the chicken we didn't use much of the dark meat. We never do. And we boiled that and made a good chicken stock. And then we were waiting for Megan to get home from work to bring a second chicken and some carrots. We ran out, and celery. So Steve is finishing up making a chicken soup for dinner. It was late because Megan was home late from work tonight. Okay, and then our neighbor, she's so sweet. She made some sourdough bread. She had an extra, and she gave it to us. So it was so sweet of her. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. I wish there was a bigger die. I would put some gold around this. This is the biggest one, though. And then for a greeting, I have, this is called, I missed this in the catalog the first couple times I looked at it. You know, maybe I saw it, but I looked past it, not thinking much of it, but they're really nice. It's called Greetings for You Mix and Match Ephemera Pack. And it has a ton of greetings. I put it in a container that dies came in. So it has all these greetings, which alone are good, but what's really nice about it, so these are ones that fell off. On the back, you can see there's a line here. It's because these tear off. These are sticky on their own. And they're really nice and sturdy. So I want a greeting for down here. So let's see. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Season's Greetings. Season's Greeting, 'tis the season. Okay, I'll do, which one? I'll do Season's Greetings. I love Friday nights because you have the whole weekend to look forward to. I used to love Friday more because Friday used to be margarita night, but can't have margaritas anymore with my medication, but I still love Fridays. Okay, so I'll put Season's Greetings down here. Make sure it's straight. Ooh, these are very sticky. Okay, and then I have that little circle. I don't know if I want to use this. I don't think so, not on this one. And we have some embellishments. These are my favorite. These are called the Druzy Adhesive Backed Embellishments. Ooh, I love these. They are so sparkly. I love actual Druzys as well. Look how pretty. Hope is the light picking up the sparkle. Oh, and I have one more thing. I do have something gold for around here. I almost forgot. Okay, so I'll do that first before the embellishments. So these are the large gold hoops. I wish these had adhesive already on them. That would make them better, but look at this. Oh yes, so pretty. I wish they had adhesive on them already. They don't. So the mini glue dots, that's what we're going to use. And I rolled some of them into little rolly pieces. So we're just going to attach and sort of stretch it a little bit. And we'll put one on the other side. Oops. Get a lot of these hoops in the package. Let me see. You get 10 of these big gold hoops in the package. Okay, one more. There we go. Now we'll put some little embellishments. Isn't this beautiful? I love this. I love this card. The whole suite of products is lovely, but the paper is so pretty. I really just wanted to show off the paper this time. And then on the inside, I'm going to put a little piece of paper just to decorate the side. Did anybody put their Christmas tree up yet? My daughter put her tree up the day after Halloween, so last Saturday, and then they decorated it over the rest of the weekend. I am not ready for Christmas yet. I don't really even want to think about it. Ugh. It feels like it should be really far away. Okay, here we go. There's the inside. polka dots and the stripes, and then you have plenty of room. You can stamp another sentiment if you wanted to, or just have plenty of space to write. And then here's the front. So what do you think? Do you like it in the black, or do you like it in the white? I didn't leave room at the top for this one to have the ribbon. Let's see if it will still. What do you think? Ribbon? No ribbon. I think I'm going to do no ribbon on this one. Which one do you like better? The black or the white? I like both, but I think I like this one better. I'm not sure. They're both pretty. I've been looking at this one all week, so. And if you have any of the little dots sticking out, which I have a teeny bit here, you can use your little pokey tool and like poke it underneath, but yeah, it works pretty good. You really can't see it. So there we go. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I will be back next Friday, and I hope you join me. If you catch me on the replay, please say hello, and I will see you next week. Have a great weekend.